In this video, we are going to look at slope. The example here says to find the slope of a line by visual inspection of its graph. So as you can see, there's an example here with the solution shown that we started at one point and counted down 1, 2, 3, 4 until we were at the level of the second point. So that is a vertical change of -4. And from there, we move to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So that is a horizontal change, or also known as a run, of +6. So notice starting from your first point, if you move downwards, that's a negative rise. And if you were to have moved upwards, it would be a positive rise. Likewise, if you're moving from left to right horizontally, that's a positive run. And the reverse is true if you're moving from right to left. That would be a negative run. So notice that we end up with this slope that's rise over run. So that's -4/6. And the 4 and the 6 share a common factor that can be canceled out. So we end up with a reduced fraction of -2/3, which is the answer. Now let's look at an alternate way of coming to that same answer. What if I had started here and then I moved up to find my run? So I'm trying to reach the same horizontal level as this point. So I'm trying to get to here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's +4 going up. And then to get to the point from here horizontally, I'm going to change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, moving from right to left. So that would be a -6 for my run. So notice that I now have a +4 in the top and a -6 in the bottom. And so I still end up with -2/3 as my answer. Let's look at some more examples. Starting from the point on the left here, I'm going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just went a rise of +6, and it was moving from the bottom up, so that is positive. And then I'm going to move from there to the right 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So that is a positive run also. So now my answer for this one, let's choose a nicer color here. How about purple? So here, my slope, which is rise over run, the rise was +6, while the run was +4, and 6/4 reduces to 3/2. The next example, we'll start again by choosing a point, and we're going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a rise of +5, and we move to the right only 1 unit, +1, since it was from left to right. So now my rise over run gives me the answer. The rise of +5 over the run of 1 gives me the answer 5. The third example here, notice that I can move from, let's use that color I've been using for rise. I can move from the first point up 1 unit. So I have a rise of +1. But I'm not able to run anywhere. I can't go side to side. So I would have to be dividing by 0, and that is impossible. You can't divide anything by 0. So the answer here is that the slope is undefined. All right, number 4. We'll start again with any point. Let's start with this point. So I'm going to be moving up 1 unit. So I went plus 1 up. And then we're going to be moving backwards 1, 2 units. So that's -2 for my run. So my slope, rise over run, the rise was +1, the run was -2. So my answer is -1/2.